All right, this news blew up very, very quickly. This is David person. There's a lot of... It's a lot. I think we definitely just got to jump right into it. This David person was a musical artist. He knew people such as Pokimane and Jason the Ween, who are big fucking Twitch streamers. And yeah, Jamari made a video on it. It seems like a very concise video. Let's just jump right in.
So there is a music artist out there named David, born March 28, 2005, and raised in Houston, Texas. His come-up story is actually pretty insane. The guy was a YouTuber trying to be the next big gaming streamer, and so back in 2018, he was creating Fortnite content, including montages.
Interesting. And so eventually he became like a music star somehow, and this was like his older content. All right.
So basically, I played Fortnite from 2017 to 2021. I became a YouTuber. I was playing Call of Duty, Fortnite, all these different type of games. To try to become like the biggest next thing streamer, Kai Cenat.
Bro, he is like all decked out and everything. Also, Kai Cenat didn't take off until like, I believe during COVID. Like, I don't think Kai Cenat was around before COVID. Like, I think during COVID and afterwards was when Kai Cenat took off. But the only difference is that Kai Cenat was like actually fucking innovative with what he was doing.
Not everything.
Where he was routinely using the most mainstream trending music to get more eyes on his videos, because at that time he was completely unknown.
The songs have an algorithm to them. So let's say two people use, I don't know, Halo, and then 3 people use them, 4 people use them. That's...
Yeah, I mean, like I said, this situation gets a lot more insane later. I think Jamari is just like talking about like the basics and like the build up to this situation overall.
Song, if you hear it in enough videos, your video will be the one that goes up. I don't know how it works, but on YouTube, that's how it works for Fortnite.
So you literally, nothing changed in what you were doing. All you did was put one song in.
Put a song in a video.
That is until David's worst nightmare came true, and almost every video he had ever made got copyrighted overnight for using the music. And so David breaks down, he calls his mom crying, and she says if you want to fix your problem, then you should just make your own music. So then David literally starts recording into his phone, and creates his first song on a free music editing software. He posts it up to SoundCloud, it starts getting plays, and the rest is really history.
And I made the song called You and I, which now has, what, 94 million streams. It's my second song I ever made. Put it in the montage, and I tagged it on Twitter. First Fortnite player to use his own song in a video. That was the title. And bro, everyone was using the song after that day. Like the Fortnite streamers that I was watching and looked up to were using my song. Everybody was using my song, bro.
Okay, yeah, like I said, it's just like a lot of this is just like the build up to the situation. I mean, this is what I'm talking about. When people get famous, they just like stop maturing. And this guy was born in 2005. This guy was obviously making music when he was like 13 maybe, since he was like 13-ish. And yeah, a lot of people, it's just like I said, it really needs to be studied, people that get famous at a young age and like where their maturity goes. You know, like I really think it needs to be studied.
It's crazy because it was royalty free, because nobody's getting copyright strikes.
David was a pioneer for doing this because he actually sounded pretty good. It's actually pretty reminiscent of the...
I don't know, man. I've heard a lot of people say that like his music kind of sounded ass. Like, not for nothing, but like I don't know. Like, I saw someone make a joke saying like, you know, I know David is guilty just because the songs he made were ass on its own. That obviously that's a joke, but I don't know. I guess I haven't heard the music. I'm not going to play it here. It's probably under record companies, and that would be copyrighted, and I'm just not going to risk it. I don't feel like dealing with that headache.
The blog era back when I was a teenager, when rappers like Logic and Skizzy Mars were blowing up from phase montages back then in the early 2010s. So he was making the Fortnite videos with his music, and then he started making trending sounds on TikTok by recording covers of already popular songs, and then pitching the audio all the way up to give it that classic Alvin and the Chipmunks sound.
Was he one of the pioneers for that? I actually didn't even know. Was he one of the legit pioneers for it?
I got 500,000 followers.
I have no idea if he actually was like one of the pioneers for it. Hold on, what?
of already popular songs, and then pitching the audio all the way up to give it that classic out.
Okay, I guess he might have. I don't know.
Off that, bro. But then literally 2 TikToks later was the romantic homicide one, which has like 16 million views.
Wait, what?
Everybody, my mom was commenting on this one, bro.
Wait,
Like,
so you made this one as Alvin still?
dude, yeah.
Let me hear.
Still, same thing. Everything is crazy.
He actually credits making those covers as the place where he honed his sound.
So the reason why you developed your style was just because you were pretending to be.
God, why is the fucking audio so bad? What the fuck? Like, they literally, they gotta get, like, better audio. They're, like, sitting on their couch and everything. Jesus Christ, get a better mic.
Alvin the Chipmunk.
Dude, yeah.
That's insane.
He's fucking itching his hair way too much.
And from here, David would explode onto the scene in 2022 with his actual music, ironically with his most popular song called Romantic Homicide. Understand that his music was especially...
Oh, I think I know the direction we're gonna go in. Romantic homicide and Jesus Christ. He was telling us the entire time. Yeah, listen, guys, I've already seen this situation. I already went over it earlier today, but it's kind of insane what he's going to get into, and we'll talk about it when we get there. Hopefully Jamari talks about it. I mean, he should, I think.
Actually trending on TikTok, which at the time was the platform producing smash hits from all kinds of unknown artists.
All right, Jamari, listen, we get the backstory. You don't need to spend like a quarter of the video going into the backstory. Like, we want to hear like the actual situation at hand. It would be it'd be helpful. I'm not trying to be that guy, Jamari. Come on.
Most people, they go into a studio, they have a professional microphone, they have like a mixing board, there's a person who makes the beat, there's a whole thing. He does everything in his cell phone.
I mean, understand that David's rise was a matter of months, going from completely unknown to a massive internet musician. I mean, I would say that he showed off around as much internet prowess as someone like Lil Nas X, who also really utilized social media kinda in a different way for his blow up.
It hit 78 on Billboard a week and a half later.
And so the guy was getting billions of views and plays across the internet. His debut album, Withered, was released earlier this year. It sold 30,000 units and reached number 13 on the Billboard Hot 200. And overall, he was really on the brink of becoming a more mainstream artist, not just popular on the internet. He would even go on tour last year opening up for SZA, and the guy was currently headlining his own tour.
Feel me? We're in the mini arena, you know.
Damn, this guy was really fucking popular. Jesus Christ. It goes to show that you never know what's gonna blow up. Like getting famous and blowing up, a large amount of it is luck-based. I still stand by that, and this kind of just, like, proves it. Yeah, so this guy was really fucking popular, and when we get into it later, Jesus Christ.
You know what I'm saying? We got multiple levels. We done upgraded, you feel me? Last time I was here was with SZA. Now we headlining it. Let's go crazy, and go stupid, and go dumb. You feel me? Yeah.
Alright, Jamari, I'm not trying to be that guy, but, like, are you actually gonna get into the fucking story? Okay, Jesus Christ, we're finally getting into it. Jesus fuck. It's like we're almost halfway into the video, and Jamari kind of, like, is filibustering a little bit, not gonna lie.
So clearly David had some die-hard fans of his music. He was relatively young and at the beginning of a very popular career. But now it looks like he has potentially thrown all of that away, and even potentially his own life, as his story has taken a very dark turn. It really all started when a Tesla was impounded in a Los Angeles tow yard.
Okay.
The car was brought in from Hollywood Hills after
Okay.
people reported abandoned since the beginning of the summer, which was right around the time that David began his tour. Obviously, it's been hot outside and a rancid smell started to come from the back of the car,
Which is very ominous.
and the people who work at the impound lot noticed this, and really without a better way to say it, inside the trunk contained the human remains of a 15-year-old girl who had been missing since last summer 2024.
Last summer of 2024. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, right. Celeste, yeah.
Remains of a 15-year-old.
So apparently, I'm just gonna explain this because I don't know if Jamari's gonna get into it, but apparently, this David person, he knew this girl since she was like 12 or 11-ish. Like, just about. And I think he would have been 17 at the time that he met her, and if you do the math, that is legitimate fucking pedophilia. That's, like, actual fucking pedophilia. Like, if you look at the DSM-5's definition of it, it's attraction to prepubescent children. and it has to be an age gap of 5 years or greater, and the older person has to be 16 or older. He was 17. Yeah, this guy, that is legit fucking pedophilia. It's not like just the internet buzzword version of it. It's not like the terminally online definition of it. It's like the actual fucking, yeah.
A girl who had...
And he was getting with this girl. I don't think Jamari brought it up, but he met this girl, and apparently he was like really in love with this girl, and then I guess he murdered her. Very, very, Jesus fuck. It's a very dark story.
Been missing since last summer 2024, named Celeste Rivas. Understand that she had already run away from home multiple times, but this was the occasion where she was not seen again and her family wanted answers. And this is where David comes into the picture, as the Tesla was registered under his name.
Using human remains wrapped in a bag that we now know belonged to Rivas. Eyewitness News has learned she was found wearing a tube top, black leggings, a yellow metal bracelet, and metal stud earrings. She also had a tattoo on her right index finger that said, "Shh."
Jesus Christ. Okay, so the shh part, guys, apparently, I don't know. It's it gets even worse because you realize, like, looking into the story, I don't know. I guess Jamari will talk about it. Maybe he will.
Now listen to what they said there about the tattoo, because it's actually really important.
She also had a tattoo on her right index finger that said, "Shh."
I want you to take a wild guess who else has a matching tattoo on his hand. That's right, that man David. They both reportedly have the very same tattoo that just reads, "Shh."
So that's not fucking ominous. I mean, yeah, he's guilty. I mean, there's just no ambiguity. Like, this guy fucking murdered a girl, and he is a legit fucking pedophile. So this guy met this girl at a young age, probably, formed this relationship with her, tried to say, hey, you should get this tattoo that says shh while we're in a relationship. He's, getting her to do more and more things, and I wonder if we'll get into it later in this video, but, yeah, that's also not just pedophilia, that is, legit fucking grooming. Actual, there's a lot of the signs of grooming are there. Yeah, Jesus.
And apparently that's how they were able to identify her, was through this tattoo. Like I said, her body was dismembered. And just listen to what her mother, who did publicly release her identity, had to say.
Her daughter had been missing all of this time. She told us that she was aware that there was a boyfriend named David.
And that her daughter had a tattoo with the letters "shh" on her right index finger.
That the color of the ink of that tattoo was red, which was something that police had not released to the public.
So obviously this looks like a really bad situation for David right now, as it allegedly appears that he might have been having a relationship with someone underage, and then potentially he ended her life and stuffed her in the back of his car.
Yeah, no, he literally formed a relationship. I wouldn't doubt that he had sex with her. I mean, I wouldn't doubt it, to be honest, if he's willing to go as far as a relationship with this girl who was 12 or 13 while David was 17. There's a lot of, I don't know. I don't know if Jamari goes into all the details of it. I might watch another video on this topic because there's just a little bit more to talk about with it.
Leaving her there to rot.
So what inspired the hook, "In the Back of My Mind You Died," is kind of like the storytelling aspect of the lyrics that came before it, in a way that it builds up to the big moment where she died in the back of my mind. I didn't kill her physically, but in the back of my mind.
Yeah, that's another thing. He made songs about her as well, and I think XQC, honestly, this is the only time XQC has ever solved anything in his life, but XQC did coverage on this, and he found out that he made a song about Celeste, this girl that he was dating, this fucking young girl that he was dating. He made songs about her, and he was literally saying he released songs on her birth. Wait, so hold on, let me look. Date of birth, September 7th, 2010. So, every September 7th, by the way, after the murder, by the way, or after 2022, he made a song about her. Like, for 3 years straight, he made his songs about her for 3 years in a row on her birthday. That's fucking crazy. It's very creepy. It's such a dark story in, like, every way imaginable.
The storytelling aspect of the lyrics that came before it, in a way that it builds up to the big moment where she died in the back of my mind. Like, I didn't kill her physically, but in the
Yeah. Jesus. Sure, yeah.
back of my mind, she died.
And keep
I mean, obviously he killed her. That's like just he obviously killed her physically. He's just obviously he's not gonna fucking outwardly say that on Genius.
in mind, guys, if these allegations have any truth, that means she was more like
He did it. I like listen. I am a firm believer of innocent until proven guilty. But he fucking did it. Like, all the signs point to the fact that he did it. Even if he didn't kill her, it's what he did to her with, like, the whole pedophilia shit is still really disgusting and absolutely fucking foul behavior. Oh my god. It's fucking Christ. This is such a dark story.
13 to 14 years old when she went missing. To make matters even worse, when you look into his music, he's made a music video where he puts a body into the trunk of his car.
Wait, what? I didn't know about that part.
There was other imagery.
I mean, like, he made, he literally was, like, making the albums release on her birthday. Dude, he was telling us the entire time that he fucking killed this girl. He was telling us the whole fucking time.
He's made a music video where he puts a body into the trunk of his car. There is other imagery and videos where a girl who looks like her disappears as he grieves the end of their love. Apparently, David was creating a funeral atmosphere at his shows with actual caskets. And he also name-dropped this girl Celeste allegedly on a now-leaked song that was allegedly written back in December of 2023.
Yeah, no, he did it for like 2 years. I thought he did it in 2022 as well, but I guess it started in 2023. I mean, she had been missing since August of 2024. And I guess now they found her a year later through this. This is fucking... Wow. What a perturbing story.
Now, when the car was initially discovered and linked to him and they found the body in the trunk, this guy just kept on touring like nothing happened. But more recently, it has been reported that he is working with the police and in turn has had to cancel several of his tour dates.
As last we heard, he was cooperating. LAPD is not naming him a suspect at this point or a person of interest. We're waiting to hear more from them.
I mean, how this guy could not be a person of interest, I do not know. Like, if there had...
He did it. I think it's almost 100% confirmed that this guy is guilty. Like, everything pretty much points to it. It's absolutely fucking abhorrent behavior, and these are the kinds of predators people need to watch out for. This is fucking, like, crazy.
to be at least one person of
I'm pretty sure Jason the Ween was, like, sweeping for him at one point as well, and, like, I don't know, like, he was literally making statements saying, I don't think David did it, or whatever, which is so weird, because it's like, I don't know, he, like, was running the narrative that T. Nichols was guilty years ago, even though he was, like, a 20-year-old talking to a 17-year-old, who cares, but, like, that's not the point. Jason the Ween was, like, sweeping for this guy before, like, this news became mainstream, and I think he's gonna come to regret his choices very soon. This is what fucking happens when kids get famous, by the way. Is that they do really dumb shit and they just don't have any sense of maturity whatsoever.
Interest in this situation, it would be him. Some people are even speculating that the two showed up on an IRL stream together, but that is yet to be confirmed. I've seen alleged messages from her brother. People are claiming that she was in the back of a picture that
Oh, yeah, no, the fucking Discord server as well. Apparently, there were people in his Discord server that, like, apparently knew about the situation, but was, like, literally fucking doing everything in their power to stay quiet about it, or make sure that it doesn't go public. Like, I'm pretty sure the Discord server he was in was literally fucking sweeping for him, too.
David took on Discord in 2023. Others are claiming there are pictures of him paying people off who might have information, but of course at this time this is all merely speculation. It's also important to note that there will be a lot of people online trying to piece together the information that are not going to be getting things 100% right, so you should take everything with a grain of salt, but I will say right now it's not looking good for this guy at all. Also, if you look at footage from his shows, most of his fans do appear to be younger teenagers.
Yeah, I mean, that's a valid concern to have, sure. Having a target audience of a lot younger people.
No! That's the dude from Fortnite, bro!
And honestly, if the guy did do it, I just don't understand how he could be so dumb to just allegedly leave this car out there for months.
Yeah, you would think if he wanted to dispose the body, he would find a more, I guess, I don't know, as gruesome and as grim as it sounds, he would find more efficient ways to dispose the body, I guess, if he was actually willing to go through with it. Lucky for us, he's a stupid fuck, and he just left it out, which allows us to find this. If only we found signs of it sooner. I think everybody in the Discord server that was, trying to sweep for David needs to be charged as well for being complicit in, allowing this to happen. If they knew the age of the girl and they knew that that there was fucking pedophilia going on, it's really insane how parasocial fans are willing to be to fucking defend their favorite artist, even from, the most heinous acts imaginable. They should all be charged as well, hot take.
Even if we assume there was foul play from some sort of outside party here, how could you just not care about your car? I don't know, the situation is one of the weirder ones we've probably ever seen. I'm sure we will get a lot
It's definitely one of the darker ones.
Answers here in the coming days. I don't know if this is just police protocol to not make him a person of interest, but I also find that kind of strange. Maybe one of you can explain that to us down below in the comments, but I will continue to keep you updated on the situation. Y'all let me know what you guys think down below in the comments, but I do want to thank you guys for watching today's video, dropping a like and subscribing. But as you guys know, it's been your boy Jamari, and some insane situations out here need to be covered, so I'm out. Peace!
Alright, yeah, this is... I'm just gonna gather my thoughts one more time for the end of this video. This is one of the darkest instances of pedophilia and grooming that I think might ever exist. I don't even think I'm exaggerating. I legit can't think of another situation that is so heartbreaking, appalling, and just really fucking foul. This is probably as bad as it gets when it comes to pedophilia and grooming. This is awful. This guy, at 17, met this girl who was 12 or 11 or 16. He was 16 and the girl might have been 11. I think there was a 5-year age gap exactly. He was talking with her. He got her to get a tattoo when they were dating while she was young. He made songs about her, clearly talking about love. And they got older, and he fucking murdered her. And he hit her in the back of her trunk. He was literally telling us the entire time in probably some of the most overt ways, and his Discord seemed to know about it, and the people that were in the know did fuck all about it. In fact, if anything, they tried to hide it because their favorite music artist just makes good music, or what they deem as good music. So, this shit's really fucking gross. Very disgraceful. Super disgraceful behavior.